This morning, a local magazine brought veterans and their families together at Texas Tech for a heartfelt tribute. The event recognized service members whose stories will be featured in its upcoming fall edition. KCBD News Channel 11's Imani Jackson shows us how their voices were honored and remembered today.
Very emotional. Had to just wipe the tears out just now because it's a great honor to be here.
50 years after the end of the Vietnam War, dozens gathered to recognize veterans whose stories are now being shared in print and preserved for generations to come. Lubbock Senior Link Magazine is honoring 35 veterans in the upcoming edition. The day began with a cover photo. It was originally planned in front of a Vietnam-era helicopter, but had to be taken indoors because of bad weather. For Aaron Agee, publisher of the magazine, says this is about giving veterans the space to be heard.
The stories are stories that you won't read in textbooks. And so as a mom of 4 girls, to me it's important that these stories are written and preserved. Those are people that are your next door neighbors and your friends at church. And then when you actually get to hear and read their stories, it just puts an extra star on who they are to me.
Since Lubbock Congressman Jody Arrington couldn't attend, his district director Mackenzie Braddock helped facilitate the presentation of U.S. flags that had been flown over the Capitol. As each veteran received their flag, they took photos with several state and Texas Tech University leaders.
I hope they feel loved and remembered. I feel like a lot of times our veterans don't feel heard or seen, and so this is just a great way to remind them day in and day out, not just on Veterans Day, not just on Memorial Day, but that they are loved and that they are seen by their community and by their nation.
Army veteran Michael Jeter served in Vietnam nearly 60 years ago. He wrote his own story for the magazine and says the experience brought up emotions he didn't expect.
Well, just humbly, it's hard to believe that it's me. You know, just a plain old Lubbock boy. You know, I was born here and raised here, and I'll be dying here someday.
A tribute not just in words, but in moments that remind those veterans their stories matter. Imani Jackson, KCBD News Channel 11.